Hi guys, how you doing? Senior Gaming here, and I'm bringing you Super Arrow with 121 update preview. So if you're Super Arrow player or perhaps idle gamer, then make sure you subscribe to the channel as I post as often as possible and bring you best tips and advice. And if you enjoy what you see, then smash this like button as well. Right then guys, so I'm bringing you a main changes when it comes to upcoming update. I will also give you a link to a website where you'll be able to read all the changes, also the minor ones. Bear in mind there is no set date for this patch yet. I believe it should be released in the next few days, maybe all the way up to a week. It could be related to a recent patch 120 where we had a set stone date and that actually had to be pushed back. So obviously once the date is known, I will perhaps comment under this video and pin it for everybody else view. So now without further ado, I'm gonna kick off with number 1, and this is a skill deck reorganization. So as it stands, obviously we got a ability to change between 5 different decks. Now that will be expanded all the way to 8, or perhaps if you buy a paid pack, then you'll be able to expand it all the way to 15. And what also is great about it, now you'll be able to name your decks rather than remember obviously what deck number 1 does, deck 2, and so on and so on. So there will be a more flexibility around what we need to do in a game. Then point number 2 is a skill reset function. So this will allow you then to recoup a resources that you spend on a skill that not necessarily you are using and you want to shift this resource somewhere else. So you will be obviously getting back attribute stones as well as transcendence stones, and you will need a skill reset tickets to do so. Bear in mind, upon update itself, you're gonna receive 5 free tickets to try it out. Then point number 3 is to minimize the other effects of the players on a map. So basically now you'll have an option on a pretty much toggle on or off to switch off all the effects created by other players. And in the recent videos I have mentioned pretty often that I'm choosing a single player mode because of a plane on a blue stack. Unfortunately, game is DOS crashing way too often due to all these multiple effects. So I will definitely now come back to a multiplayer option. Yet again, I will be switching off all the other players' effects. The number 4 is to increase actual rewards when it comes to a offline gameplay. So this is pretty much as description suggests. Every single time you're coming back, you should get a more resources. I do not really have problem with that because I'm trying to be online as much as possible. So the game is pretty much grinding 24/7 if possible. And then finally, I would send one of the major ones as well. We're gonna get a new pass as well as special package. So obviously for a free-to-play player, we're gonna benefit from a new pass and all these free rewards that are always associated. Everything else, it's for a paid players. And obviously once this is released, or perhaps you wanna read up more about it, that will be in a link provided in description of this video. Alright then guys, so that will be it. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.